The Nomad's Wagon, minus 50% off trinket prices. That can be really powerful. We have 84 baubles right now. And, okay, besides Diphtheria, pretty good here. I mean, Photomania does nothing for us. Peacemaker is good. Bloodthirsty is good. All right. So all positive quirks, which is nice. It's a good change of pace. Let's take a look at the Provisioner here and see if there's anything good here. Greater Hail Drought. Greater Protectorate. Greater Anchoring Charm. Greater Bouncer's Belt. Yeah, I always wonder, and maybe somebody here can answer this. So Bloodthirsty, because I always read this wrong. But does the plus 30% damage apply even without the health debuff, or is it part of the health debuff? Like, do you have to be below 25% health to get the crit and the damage, or just the crit? Because I always just assume that because it's not a rare quirk, that it has to be that you just have to be below 25% health for both of them. You always get the damage? Okay. Because I don't know, it just seems like because we have two bloodthirsty people. I mean, it doesn't really matter so much on Swan, but... Alright, big boys, I don't care about your movement speed as much. You guys get that. Everybody else gets some bread. I guess I could have given you cheese. Oh well, we'll drop the bread. That's what I get for rushing. I'll live. Okay, we can afford 2 greater charms. So we could do something like Greater Protectorate and Greater Hail on our Plague Doctor, which would make her heal much more effectively and also not die as much. Right now she's very squishy with her minus 33% health. Greater Anchoring Charm is good, but it's kind of... I think that's the play. I think we're just going to go with that. Right now she's just our squishiest character, though Corrupting Cleaver does make that a little... I forgot that we had Cleaver on. She's already got increased Blight Chance. That really only was necessary in the Fader. Though I might keep this trinket until just until we get something better. She already has the plus 33% Blight Chance, which in the Fader makes sense that we need it, but we can always use it against the lungs later. But that extra health is really, what is that? Yeah, it's a huge buff to health, so. Okay, do we just make him mega slow, mega damage? I mean, he's not really doing much damage anyway, but plus 35% damage and bloodthirsty makes him pretty good on that front. Gonna keep the Dark Impulse in case you run into something good there. Meditative Totem. I mean, I guess we can try using that on slow hand. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna help him much, but fuck it. Where are we going? Let's take a look at where we're gonna go. Sluice? I think we go for a Sluice. I say we take the Sluice, which means I'm going to... How slow is -8? Fucking slow. Like, he's going last every time. It's slow enough that even if he gets a high... So the way speed works in the game, right, is everybody rolls a D8, and then your speed gets added to that, and then you go in order of that. If he has -8 speed, he will always roll a 0. No matter, like, at the most, he can roll a 0 as far as speed goes. So he will always go last. At least with this, I mean, there's like a fucking slight chance he gets a 2. So, which doesn't help much, but at least it's there. I don't know. We'll have to mess with abilities too after this, after we figure out what we're doing. Wainwright, there we go. I think Sluice is the right choice here. So let's see, what do we want to do here? What are we struggling with the most? Stress heal is probably the thing we're struggling with the most. We should probably just go straight for Inspiring Tune. Stress has been an issue. We need to deal with it. Let's see, Man-at-Arms. Leper's Blind is also causing us a problem. I haven't been using Ruin. I haven't been using Purge. Might want to switch out Purge for... Intimidate's always a good move, but he needs to be in position 1 for it. Could also use like Bash, where it doesn't blind him. It does also lock him, but it does do damage without blinding him, which can be pretty powerful. It's not much, but it's something. And he does have buff damage right now, so that's always an option. Can always upgrade Noxious Blast, because right now she's dealing a lot of damage with that. Upgraded. Upgraded bolster might also be good. Hey, KB, how's it going? I'm gonna go upgrade a Rampart. We're using this ability a lot. An upgraded command could also be very powerful just because of dealing with the blind from the leper here. Let's upgrade Chop and just deal some fucking heavy damage. Yes, Indiscriminate Science is always a good one too. You're right. That's probably where I should put my next one, honestly. So I just have a reliable heal. But maybe not until after we've done the Sluice. The Sluice isn't too much of a problem, honestly. Though we might not get many mastery points from the Sluice. Being able to get rid of weakness and vulnerability is pretty good. The piggies are too strong. I don't think the piggies are that bad. The Skeever is the worst. Skeever is the worst by far. But yeah, I mean, heals are always a good option. Let's go with it. But they're fairly rare as far as enemies go. All right, we're gonna get some smoke bombs. Check out combat items here. Don't really need these. Let's also check our in items and get these used. Strength isn't really gonna do much on this guy, but he also can't use it anywhere else. So like, whose relationship needs the most fixing? We need to figure that out. Like who? So we got Sarmenti and Baldwin are like fucking hating each other right now. Do we have anything that might be able to help with that? Candles and chocolate could definitely be a big boost for that.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Wow, really? Really? It rolled 1. My god, RNG, what is up with you today? What's up with the RNG today, huh? Alright, well. Help that relationship out a little bit. Stun isn't so much of a problem here. Blight probably is more than anything. Put it on our squishy character. Ah, he's squeamish now. Okay. Cool, cool. Whiskey. This game is actually The Sims. It pretty much is. It's actually The Sims. Yeah, I mean, I can take another boxing gloves. Could take a whiskey barrel and risk some serious... Let's fuck it. Alright. 1, 2... 2 negative. Who was it on? Okay, that didn't really hurt them that much anyway. Made up most other ones okay. Helped this one, made that one a little worse. This one was already still at that level, so it's not really a big deal. I'm going to keep the drum for in case we decide to go to the shroud at any point.
Unmapped, unexplored.
Whiskey on the rocks. It's generally how I drink my whiskey. All right, into the sluice we go. Next area, short zone. No map here, just kind of get through it and get some items and then head back out. All right, where's everybody want to go? Everybody wants to go for a fight? Let's go for a fight. Be cool if you could get an item that allowed you to see the map of the sluice. Maybe like a rare item or something. Sluice sounds like a dance. Do the sluice. I could see that. All right, the Warren. All right, well, we'll take stealth. He's got 69 health. Do you see that? He's got 69 health. Very nice. All right, no Wilbur, so that's good. So these guys are pretty annoying. This guy does deal a shit ton of damage. Though I say shit ton of damage. He does a lot of damage. Right now, he's the one we can hit, so let's go for it. We'll get the blind on him. There's a pretty high chance these guys won't do any damage this round. Yeah, they'll just do skitter. It does give them strength, though, so... they do a decent amount of damage. This is where something like Plague Grenade comes in useful. Peel off that dodge. They both resisted, though, unfortunately. Pick Stickers. Pick Sticker does a lot of damage.
Let us take a closer look at the thing, as repulsive as it is.
He resisted it. It's going to stop him from doing his big attacks by keeping him back there, but... Good miss. That's what blind is for. Oh! Love to see it. 37 crit. Very nice. What was the vulnerable from? Bloodthirsty? Yeah. Oh. Wow. Okay. Tumultuous gave us dazed. Oof. Duh. That's rough. Let's kill the big guy. Good hit. Yeah, that fucking hurt, man. Foul Shank should hopefully be resisted. Oh, he resisted the disease, which is better. Yeah, the blight would have been rough.
Cooperation is the key.
It's all thanks to the whiskey. It's always the whiskey. Just doing that because it can help relationships if you get lucky.
Straightforward and effective.
Good crit again. Our back row damage is non-existent right now. All right, not bad. A little better with some upgrades, some reorgs, stuff like that.
Let it die.
A steam mop? Never had one. Steam, like, I definitely like to... It just needs a quick sweep and tile. Yeah. Does sound like it'd be a pretty good idea. Apply to attacker when hit. Sure, put that on the man-at-arms. We'll also maybe give him more healing received. Screw it. I always pull up the map. Doesn't really do much for us here in the Sluice, but hey. Oh, goody. All right. Of course, if I pick this one, it's going to hurt the relationship the most, and that's the person who has, like, the best thing. It's gonna like hurt his relationship with Swan pretty heavily. Right, relationships we can work on. We gotta do this creature dam. We gotta be careful. So I gotta deal with the best option that we have. A lot of dodge here right now. All right, we're gonna go with Encore right off the bat, and we're just gonna bellow off the dodge because these 4 dodge tokens are gonna just make things very difficult. So,
What can we learn upon closer inspection? them, that another may finish the work.
Good disease resist. Thank you. I'd really rather not get rabies. Good move resist. They can very quickly fuck your team up.
We can rely only upon each other. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Speed tokens, that's gonna be useful. Okay, 4 damage here. Go for another one. Alright, that guy's dead. That's great. Who's emailing me right now? 23 and me. I'd rather not. Thanks, though. Probably should have gone with strategic withdrawal. Oh well. We made it work, but I'm playing risky by doing that. Honestly, I would definitely take rabies over the diphtheria that we have right now. Oh, wait, what the fuck? I misread that. Thought he was dead. Miscalculated that. That's why I didn't do well in math. What gave him the daze there? Was that the tumultuous again? Ugh. Nice, double hit. All right, this guy is now dead, so... Worms! Okay? Dude, he fucking killed him. You just... Nom noms. Nom noms indeed. This is where I wish I had magnesium rain. Unfortunately, do not. But hey, it is what it is. Generally speaking, I like to try to even out damage on these guys so they all die around the same time, but can only do what you can only do.
Only upon each other. Well done.
Oh, I forgot that that takes up the mark because it can stun.
The slow suffering begins.
Yeah, there it is. Honestly, not that bad of an issue, but is annoying. Getting really lucky with my hits through blind. I need to find a better way to deal with that. More effective marking or something along those lines. And that blind coming in clutch. Clutch again. A big jelly bean? What do you mean? Fortunately, this guy might eat a corpse now, but actually just... Honestly, yeah, that's not terrible. It does heal him up, but... he does keep all of his negative effects and whatnot.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Bellow doesn't remove crit right now, does it? No? Okay. Ah, well, he's gonna hit somebody. It's not gonna feel good.
Steady yourself.
Oh well. One crit, not that big a deal. Very nice. Crit 19 through the block. I'll take that. I will take that every day of the week. Except for Thursdays. We don't talk about Thursdays. Alright. Not bad. That was a pretty good creature to end on, honesty. This team is definitely starting to liven up a bit, so. This one's really good. Peculiar secretion. The only thing that would have made it better is if we actually got a mastery point, and then we've gotten 3 from this. But hey, I'll take what I can get. Adrenaline tonic is fine. Raven's Reach, I'm probably gonna drop. We're not trying to do any raw range damage right now, and it doesn't do anything for our Plague Doctor, so we're just gonna leave it.
The loathing festers.
Yeah, it's I think it's the rarest one, honestly. I very rarely see it in general from creature dens.
Chaos must be met with unwavering resolve.
Yeah, relationships are definitely the thing that we need to work on the most. Spending points on relationship stuff and... Pulled a mouth guard, sure. That sucks. I wouldn't recommend doing that in the future. It's just there's always a negative one, and the ones that are positive don't really help us that much. Yeah. This is probably the best one we can go with because it won't break relationship. And purge negative quirk for the entire group. I don't think I've seen that one. Have I? I would think by now I would have seen them all, but maybe not. Do you know what that one's called? Yeah, sure. I'd love to see it. I've never heard of it. Change shirts.
I regret ever buying that cursed clay from which sprung this anathema.
Ugh. I'm actually surprised that my bot didn't freak out when you tried to post the link. All right, let's see. Oh, Rabid Blood. Yes, I have seen this one. Yeah, I have seen it, but I honestly wouldn't even remember it. This one doesn't give you anything good, does it? Doesn't really matter. At least they like each other about it, huh? What do we get? Sickly. Oh, good.
Scavenge what you can.
Wow, 16 relics for Sickly. Thanks. Just enough to cure it. Doesn't really make a difference. He's already got a disease, so honestly, actually rolling for a different disease is probably the most reliable way to get rid of diphtheria. Okay. I mean, that was a fine sluice. Wish we'd gotten more trinkets from it, but I'll take what I can.